Welcome to coverage of this game between the Sydney City Serpents and Macquarie University Marauders, who decided to give Serpents a little bit of taste of their own medicine. Taylor Angelo is your head ref here with UCED being the referee team. A fast break here by Brandon Frison to start. It gets a shot off, isn't able to.
Great start for Macquarie. That beat by Julia Baker was a long shot. Only just missed. Very close.
Brandon Frison unable to get an accurate pass off, or accurate shot off I should say, falling just short of the hoop, but good things here from Macquarie earlier. That's what you have to do against them, but you have to take it to them.
It's very odd seeing Brandon playing against Serpents, who was playing for the Serpents last year, yeah?
Yeah, Serpents had quite a bit of roster turnover at the end of last year.
Gary Haig now with the quaffle, and we've actually got Macquarie in bludger position at the moment. We've got Jeff who deflects the beat now. Andrew Kolf has the quaffle. He's looking for passes. Not many options at the moment. There are two. He is up against two bludgers.
Shield's doing a very good job there to guard against Portia Ashton.
I like Portia's broom. Where did she get that from?
A few of the Serpents have that broom. I have asked that question before, and I haven't been able to get an answer, although I think it is around the wrong way.
Oh.
But it is still a good broom design nonetheless. Oh, beautiful catch there by Talbot to stop to make the beat not count as safe.
Fast break by Brandon now. He's got no bludgers to beat, and he's gotten past.
And Macquarie open the scoring here, 10 points to 0. It is very rare for the Serpents to concede any points, let alone the opening goal.
Yeah, great work by Brandon. Gets past Gary Haig and Andrew Kolf. Not an easy feat.
So it is Gary Haig bringing it forward here. We have Portia Ashton on the left, Andrew Kolf in behind. I can't quite tell who that is there on the right. That's the number 33 for the Serpents.
Liz Lawrence?
Elizabeth, yeah. That's a goal, beat after.
That is called a goal.
Yep, so it was beat after, but goal still counts because it was after. 10-all.
Yep, the Serpents strike back. And now we've got Brandon Frison with the quaffle, bringing it up slowly. We've got bludger control back with the Serpents.
And Talbot just offloading the bludger there so he can claim immunity.
He tried to beat Kolf, but he ducked. Oh, and we've got a fast break now by Andrew Kolf.
We have brooms down here from Macquarie, clutching at the right calf. The Macquarie player hasn't moved. The Macquarie player is moving now. I can't tell who that is. Struggling to get back up to feet under her own weight there.
I think they're okay. Looking okay.
Yep, okay, so the player's okay. Eventually gets up under their own weight, which is good. I have an injury sub here. Is that Claire Corbett? Yes, it is Claire Corbett going off to be replaced here.
So there'll be a restart. Andrew Kolf will have the quaffle, and he had momentum before, but he's still got Brandon Frison and who is that? Shields to beat. Oh no, Shields is further back.
Frison is dismounted, so that'll be an easy goal there for the Serpents. 20 points to 10 here.
And Macquarie doing well so far to keep the score low, but it is quite early.
If Brandon Frison slow bowling it up the pitch, slow ball definitely an underrated technique.
And we've got Nat Astalosh beating now for the Serpents. She's behind hoops. And we've also got Susha for the Serpents.
Yes.
I think played for UCED last year.
Talbot there beating Usha.
And Brandon still with the ball, and Brandon Frizen gets the goal for the Serpents, overpowering Gary Haig. And Gary now, keeper for the Serpents, comes back with the quaffle. Bludger possession is now back with Macquarie, Jeff Talbot, and we've got Maria Villavera coming on now for Macquarie with the bludger. Nard Astalach beats out number 9. Oh, Gary goes for a high pass. It goes well over everyone's head.
So they'll be out of play and to be inbounded here by Macquarie. With that score, Macquarie go up by 10 points again.
30-20. Wow.
Yeah. Am I missing goals? Right? Or I don't think that's right. Am I missing goals?
No,
or?
I think Brandon scored a couple, at least a couple, maybe 3.
Yeah.
All right, so now
it should not be on me to keep score anyway.
Yeah.
I trust the scorekeepers.
At the moment, we've got Jeff Talbot putting pressure on the Serpents bludgers, and he's stolen a bludger now.
Beautiful tackle there by Portia Ashton. Takes the player down to the ground. And it still maintains possession. Gets it off the Shields. He's going to drive in towards the hoops, and that is in! That is in. It is 40 points to 20 here.
Wow.
To Macquarie. Macquarie out to a 20-point lead here. Who saw this coming?
Yeah, that is a big deal for Macquarie to be over Serpents, 40-20. I know it's just a friendly, but still, great work by Macquarie.
Serpents don't usually concede many goals. Like, even when they do concede, like I mentioned, it's very rare for them to give up goals, let alone the first one, let alone 4. I think the last time I saw them concede 4 goals in a game was earlier this year in March against ESU.
We've got Portia Ashton now with the quaffle for Serpents, advancing on the hoops, trying to get around. The Macquarie keeper has missed the goal. Oh, Colf is beat in the back of the head by the Macquarie beater. Great work. And now we've got Macquarie again coming back with the quaffle, and bludger. No, the Serpents have bludger possession with Nat Astalach and Usha about to pick up that bludger.
Just a strong bit of breeze coming through here, so that could make conditions a little bit challenging. It is with Thomas Chapman now of Macquarie, who is now beat, and so that'll be a fast break here down the right.
No bludgers for Macquarie, so if they can get past the chasers, which they do. Oh, great pass off to Portia Ashton. It's a beautiful shot.
Goal to Portia Ashton, 40 points to 30. A very good fast break there. Just punishing Macquarie's defense, who wasn't able to get back fast enough.
Bit of a beater action here. Marita's beat quite hard in the head by Usha.
Oh, you just see it clutching at the head there.
And we've got Min now from the Serpents with the bludger.
With Usha as beater partner.
We've also got Damo on as chaser now. And we've got Britt as well chasing, and Lockie keeper for the Serpents. Now we've got Chapo, who's making an advance on the hoops, gets past Damo.
Oh, blocked out of the air there.
Oh,
I was going off target, but that's still an impressive feat.
Yeah, Kwan fumbles the quaffle there, unfortunately, behind hoops.
Stops the second chance, which is good. As we see a hoop go down. Wind's starting to pick up here. Oh, that's a very cool breeze too.
Nice. We've got Lockie now for the Serpents, advancing the quaffle, passes it to Liz Lawrence, passes it back. We've got Julia beating out Kwan. Oh, and an advance from Lockie on the hoops, but misses and dismounts. The ball goes dead over the back line, and it'll come back to the Macquarie keeper now. And we've got Serpents in bludger possession with Julia and Min. And number 27 for Macquarie.
So it is still 40 points to 30 here to Macquarie. Macquarie have looked incredibly good in these opening few minutes. Can Macquarie keep up the pressure is going to be the question.
Yes, and can they do it without Brandon, which is what they're trying to do now. Let's see if they can get some more points on the board. Chapo passes it over to Shields, passes it over the wing. It's a bad pass which will go past the boundary. Unfortunate there for the Macquarie team, and now Macquarie have no bludgers. So, we've got... that's a
It's a beautiful tackle there.
I had a mind blank with L. Crumpton's name, but a great advance on the Quaffle. But it was a good tackle, and Macquarie now come back with Quaffle and bludger possession. See if they can capitalise. It's a pass out on the wing to number 33 from Macquarie.
That is SK as it comes back to Shields.
Oh, we got Jeff.
Talbot's chasing?
He's chasing.
What?
He's tackling and he's beat.
What?
And we've got Serpents now, Gary Haig with Quaffle possession. And we've got Macquarie with bludger possession now.
Why is Talbot chasing? An interesting technique there.
Oh, well, it's a friendly game.
Yeah.
Great time to try these sorts of things.
Yeah, especially with the Christmas break coming up in the end of the season.
Yeah. Good to test out the new beaters as well. Gary Haig now goes for the charge, and quite an easy goal. Back to 40 all now. Serpents have no bludgers. If they could capitalise on this,
and SK is fumbling with a ball. He's going on without the show. Yeah, no, that's they've got to call it back for the keeper zone as the Quaffle did exit the keeper zone, and we're gonna have a brooms down here so SK can put his shoes back on. Is that not a blue card for entering the field of play without equipment?
If you deliberately took your shoes off in an actual game?
Could be.
No, I'm saying if you deliberately do that in an actual game that's not a friendly, technically it's a red card.
I mean, technically he took the left one off.
It could be a red, normally a red card for...
It's just gonna...
So I guess no shoes is counted as illegal equipment, I guess.
If I pull the rule book out, that would come under. And let me actually pull the rule book out.
You've got the rule book.
I don't have the rule book per se. I have my cards.
He's got a summary of the rule book here.
So that would come under...
we restart now with Macquarie. There's... that's a good charge by Damo now on the field. Passes it over to number 33. And pass over to Shields on the other side of the field. Going for the shot. Oh, Gary Haig saves the goal. And, there's a scramble. We've got Macquarie back with a Quaffle. Goes back to Jeffrey Talbot. The beat misses Jeffrey.
We have two hoops down. Talbot attempting a long shot to just try to go to the only hoop straight down the throat of Gary Haig.
Yeah, bad option by Jeff there. He won't be happy with that. And now we got Gary Haig advancing with the Quaffle. There's no beaters for Macquarie. Passes between Gary and L. Crumpton, and Gary gets the goal. And now we've got the Serpents ahead, 50-40. We've got brooms down for a possible injury. Jeff Talbot clutching at his nose. And I believe that's the first time Serpents have taken the lead today in this game.
Yes.
50-40.
So going back to the issue with the shoes, under Rule 2.5.9, it could be considered illegally altering game equipment.
Right.
I didn't see anything under a blue card, but you would think that's where the position actually falls under.
Red. Yeah.
Based on what I'm looking at here, the only thing I can find is that under the rule book, it should be considered a red card for illegally altering game equipment.
Okay, and that's what the assistant ref said, but they've let it go because it's a friendly game today. So now we've got Macquarie restarting. We had Jeff Talbot leaving the field for an injury, replaced by Macquarie chaser, number 79.
A friendly be damned. Follow the rules to a T. No, it's all in the spirit of the day.
Yeah. And also, it might not have been... I think he lost one.
He lost one and then kicked the other one off for balance. So
Damo now with the Quaffle for Macquarie. There's no bludgers. One bludger coming back now for Macquarie. Otherwise, we've still got Serpents in bludger control. Damo fends off defenders, passes over to Gary Haig, who drops in another goal. And now the Serpents finding a bit of stride, getting 20 points ahead now.
60-40 is the score. Macquarie starting to look a little bit frazzled, and this is what Serpents do to teams. Not necessarily known as notorious slow starters. Serpents have started a little bit slow today across all their games, but now they're finding their stride late in games. This is what they do, and they should go on and dominate this game. They've finally taken the lead, pushed it out to 20 points. So I fully expect them to just shut down Macquarie's offense, just based on the skill gap
there's a
between
dog
the
on
two
the
teams.
pitch.
Oh, we
Dog
have a
on
brooms
pitch.
down.
Dog on pitch.
Who let the dog out? God, I'm just thinking of Marge Simpson, one of the Treehouse of Halloween's episodes, the Jerry Springer was like, I am so embarrassed. Oh my God.
So I don't think Macquarie have scored
And
since
we
Brandon
have
Jones
a hoop being taken off the pitch again. Hoop base, go get him more water.
Bit of refill.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think Macquarie have scored since Brandon's come off, I believe. Did he score all 4 of their goals? I'm not sure.
I think it might have been 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, that point definitely still stands, is that they haven't. And Macquarie call a timeout during this stoppage in play, which makes sense. That was one of my criticisms in the last game Macquarie played, was that they didn't actually use their timeout against ESU, and they probably should have used it just to try to slow down the momentum change. So they're using it here at the stoppage. And so timeout called by Macquarie. It is currently Serpents 60, Macquarie 40. Okay, and we're back here for this game between Serpents and Macquarie. It was 60 points to 40 to Serpents. Hoops have been fixed. Timeout is off as Arfy Papadam comes screaming back across the pitch to rejoin me in the commentary booth. Slow motion Baywatch style. I hope that during that timeout / hoop stoppage that Macquarie were able to talk through their tactics very well, just to try to calm themselves down a little bit, because they have played incredibly well so far. And they're showing so far they can take it to the Serpents. Long shots like that won't help, as Chapman recovers it here, driving.
Pass attempt.
Okay.
Got a hoop gone down. Play can actually continue unless all 3 hoops have gone down in Quidditch. Just for the newbies.
As we see a tackle here in the back end, it is still, who's got it? It's Gary. No. Crocodile, yep, Gary Haig finally recovers it. So I did check with one of our veteran HRs during that stoppage, Harry Jones. It was not 2.5, 0.9 red card, because the boots are not technically considered game equipment. It comes under 2.5, 0.10, which is, I have the exact ruling there, wearing forbidden equipment, because shoes are considered a part of the equipment. So,
in the meantime,
right card could have been given, just the wrong ruling there.
In the meantime, we've had a disputed goal. It looked like the Servants scored a goal, but they're discussing that now. But at the moment, the score stands at Serpents 60, Macquarie 40. No goal.
So no goal called by head ref Taylor Angelo.
Apparently beat before, whoever that was. I don't remember seeing who scored that. So we've got Macquarie now. We'll restart with the Quaffle.
No, the Quaffle is with Damo.
Damo out to around the midway point with the Quaffle. We've got Macquarie with bludger control for the moment. And we've got Usha, who's going to put pressure on the 2 Macquarie beaters. And beats out one. And Damo makes his move, passes the ball to Gary Haig, who gets beat. And now we've got Macquarie back with the ball.
Shot blocked at the hoops as well, stopping what would have been a certain goal there. Great work by the chaser here on the near side to the camera. I can't quite tell who that is. It's wearing 84 for Macquarie, but a beautiful block nonetheless, as it comes out here on the left to the aforementioned number 84. Chased down by Damo. Damo keeps it. No, it's out of play, so it'll be inbounded by Macquarie, who are in very good attacking zone. They'll have 5 seconds to bring it in, and it's still in play.
It's out, but no one's called it.
It is with Thomas Chapman now. Brandon Friesen still has not returned to the field.
Damo comes in with the tackle now. Gets the pass away to Kwan.
Oh, no, my apologies. No.
Kwan passes back to number 27.
Yeah, no, sorry. Brandon Friesen is on the field. He's playing as a beater. My apologies. I was not aware of the positional change. Thank you to the person who pointed that out, whose name I have forgotten. Whoops.
Brandon misses a big beat, but it's paved the way for Macquarie to get at the hoops, but good defence there. Well, he basically threw it straight at Portia Ashton, who was in the way of the hoop. But good work by Portia, and now it's gone back to Gary Haig. And we've got Macquarie with budget control again, Brandon Friesen and Maria Villavera with the beaters. And Gary Haig advances over the midway line, and we've got Min who's beating the Serpents.
Oh, a beautiful attempted beat there. As Damien Osborne dunks it. No, we have dunks it into the hoop.
I'm not sure why Brandon did that, because he left it wide open for the Serpents to score. Luckily for Macquarie, Damon missing the goal there.
So
close range.
So the ball definitely did go through the hoop from Damien Osborne, but we're bringing it back here to the beta play here between Brandon Friesen and Min Dev. So I think this goal will get wiped out. So it's going to be a dismount and back to hoops for Brandon. It already was. Is the goal going to stand? Yep. So goal is called good. So it is 70 points to 40 here for the Serpents.
My apologies to Damo. He did score that goal. And now we've got Macquarie advancing with the Koffel, with Kwan. And we've got one bludger with Macquarie, and I think two beaters with the Serpents. And Serpents slowly creeping away, but Macquarie's still keeping it within range. Oh, and we've got Lucas there who blocks a goal attempt there from the wing. And now we've got Serpents charging. There's no beaters against them.
Oh, beautiful tackle there to stop Damo.
Yeah, it was great work by Kwan on Damo. It wasn't a big tackle or anything, but it just caught him by surprise, and Damo dropped the ball. So great work by Kwan there. And now we've got Macquarie advancing the Koffel against the Serpents, who have beater possession.
So far, this game is still in success range at 70-40. Macquarie Seekers are starting to be prepared now, as the Snitch will be entering the pitch momentarily. As Gary passes it off to El Crumpton here to make a change. As El Crumpton drives towards the hoops. A beautiful tackle there by the number 11.
What's Brandon doing?
I don't know. We have a goal
he's beating.
By Brett. I have to admit I was a little bit concerned that Serpents tried to get a little bit too cute there with Damo just lobbing it to Brett instead of just shooting it in himself, but it still got in eventually, which is what you want.
Great goal by Brittany Waitwat, and Brandon is beat. It's
safe up, beautiful.
And now with Damo, the fast nobody to beat, straight through the hoop.
No cuteness about it this time, just taking care of business is Damo. And we have a brooms down again.
We've got quite some physical but fun altercations between Brandon and Min beating. And now he looks like he's going off for a yellow card.
As you hear James Hosford giving his opinion on it in the corner over there.
Now the Serpents, did they score just then?
They did score.
Yeah, so
I would assume that this goal is going to stand.
Yeah, so Brandon is back on field.
Yeah.
I don't think they've actually carded him yet. Are they going to card him?
I think he did.
Out comes the card from Taylor Angelo.
I called it high because I said there was a hand like
So I believe the card was produced, but because the goal was scored, it's offloaded and he's just dismounted.
Yep, and now we've got Macquarie restarting with Koffel possession against the Serpents with budget possession. Brandon going right back to And we just got Brandon trying to retrieve the bludger here, but it's retrieved by Maria Villavera.
Oh, beautiful tackle there by Damo.
Yeah, Damo drives the Macquarie keeper back behind halfway. And now we've got Lockie from the Serpents.
Lachlan Ward takes the hoop out as well.
Great goal by Lockie. And now the Serpents have widened the gap 90-40. Out of snitch range now for Macquarie.
There was a little bit of a mistake there by the number 9. After getting tackled by Damo, got back up and just looked around in disbelief. I think expecting a call that was never anywhere near coming, and just opened up a gap there for Lachlan Ward to come through. As the snitch is released, it is Aishan Abbey being the snitch for this game. Seekers will be released momentarily as Shields finds SK in behind the hoops. Brittany with the tackle.
Some poor passing by Macquarie there, unfortunately. They had players in position.
As snitch is released, and Macquarie are not messing around. They want to end this game and end it quick.
And we've got Andrew Cole seeking for the Serpents. And we've got
some
Brandon has beat out Andrew Cole.
Some very frantic pace.
Oh, great beat by Brandon.
As we have a goal. Some very frantic seeker action going on as we have a brooms down. Are they going to call this goal beat before?
Yeah, Brandon, I thought, beat Damo in the back of the shoe. And I don't think he felt it, so he played on. But I have a feeling that was after the goal was scored, or the ball was released for the goal. In the meantime, it's 100-40 now. Serpents over Macquarie.
So snitch range not coming into play here as Macquarie are down by 60, and you can see by the way the seeker's been deployed, is Macquarie just trying to end this game quickly to avoid any injuries. I think they've realised they can't actually win the game once they let the Serpents get out of range, and so from a strategic standpoint, I guess it makes sense. You don't want to risk an injury, especially in a friendly game, when you can just end it.
And also, like 100-70 scoreline against the Serpents looks pretty good, so they'll be happy with that if they can get the catch. Not sure what's happening at this stage. Not sure what is being discussed.
Okay, so it doesn't look like the goal is called good. The score is currently 110-40. So the goal is called good.
Oh, Andrew Culf going for the catch, misses. Love watching Ash as a snitch. It's just super fast and nimble.
Oh, Macquarie's
getting close. He wants this catch so badly. Andrew Colf in the meantime just circling around, got that beater in the way.
An attempted shot there by Macquarie missed.
And El Crumpton now goes, tries to...
the beautiful 1-2-3 and goes in.
Nice work by El Crumpton and Gary Haig.
That team synergy that's been together for quite some time paying off there, just knowing where each other's going to be. That's what you want to see from your team. 120-40. Serpents out to an 80-point lead now.
Yes.
As the snitch takes a knee here.
Bending the knee. And we've got Lucas, who is now subbed on for the Serpents as seeker, trying to sneak around that beater, but...
Oh, is it? And that's a goal. There to Macquarie. Macquarie get one back. Still a 70-point lead, though, to the Serpents. Macquarie seeker Shields is not giving up this fight. Definitely wants the snitch catch to try and end the game very, very quickly.
Ooh.
And I can't say I blame them. As Shakura tries to get around his bait. We got a
catch?
Have we got a catch?
Someone stop Lucas.
Yeah, we have a catch. will it be called clean? And this will result in a 40-point loss for for Macquarie against the Serpents, but a valiant effort by the team nonetheless. This catch is called clean. It is a clean catch. So the final score here is 120-80 with Macquarie catching the snitch. Overall, I feel it was a very valiant effort by the Serpents. Arfy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, if I was Macquarie, I'd be very happy with that scoreline. Got away to a good lead, mostly thanks to Brandon, but still managed to keep it together without him, so that was good. He came back later as a beater. I'm not sure how often he beats.
That's definitely an interesting question to ask. Overall, as I've said already, a valiant effort by Macquarie. Nothing to be ashamed of here, and they can take a lot of lessons from this game. They went toe-to-toe with the Serpents. The score looks a lot worse. Looks a lot better than it actually is, just because of the snitch catch. But you know, against a team like Serpents, the skill level definitely. The skill level definitely shows the discrepancy there. Overall, a great performance by Macquarie. Final score 120-80. Macquarie with the snitch catch. For Papadam, my name is Stephen Poletti, and thanks for joining us.